In a previous video, I discussed the 37th parallel north and shared my conclusions regarding whether it serves as a paranormal highway, whether there is a higher incidence of paranormal events at this latitude compared to the baseline. In this video, I will explore the 30th parallel north as a potentially even more mysterious latitude, and I plan to talk about the 33rd parallel north in a future video. Please stay until the end of this video, where I aim to explain, rather than just describe, why the 30th parallel north could be linked to so many mysterious phenomena. Consider this: all the earliest civilizations were located almost exactly on the 30th parallel, including the Sumerian, Egyptian, Yangtze, Mayan Olmec mound builder, and Indus Valley civilizations. Of course, one can argue that this is because civilizations need rivers to flourish. Interestingly, the Mississippi River flows south from its source in northern Minnesota to its delta in New Orleans, while the Nile River flows from its source, Lake Victoria, and the White and Blue Nile tributaries, northward to its delta near the Great Pyramid. Both rivers empty into the ocean at the exact same latitude, 30th parallel north. Additionally, the Tigris-Euphrates also empties on the 30th parallel north, and the Indus River used to flow across it, but has now run dry. In fact, the Indus Valley's main city, Harappa, is located precisely on the 30th parallel north latitude. When you add the Yangtze River, which flows from west to east and empties into the China Sea, to this mix, is it pure coincidence that they all converge on the 30th parallel north? Furthermore, the 30th parallel sits amidst plate intersections, where tectonic movements have shaped terrains and can explain the magnitude and frequency of earthquakes at this latitude. For example, within China's Tibet region alone, there are records of 4 earthquakes surpassing magnitude 8, 11 of magnitude 7 to 7.9, and 86 ranging from magnitude 6 to 6.9. Notably, recent times have borne witness to the Wenchuan earthquake and the Yunnan earthquake along this parallel. Additionally, the Himalayas, a consequence of the collision between the Indian and Eurasian plates, stand as the world's loftiest mountains at this latitude. Hence, the 30th parallel north has historically been marked by misfortune and catastrophe. In addition to being a theater of earthquakes and volcanic eruptions, this area is also well known for hurricanes. For example, Hurricane Katrina originated near the western coast of Africa and traveled across the 19.5 latitude before making landfall in New Orleans, which is on the 30th parallel north. At least these natural disasters seem explainable by science. However, there are also many places on the 30th parallel north that are well known for mysterious disappearances, shipwrecks, and aviation disasters. For example, the infamous Bermuda Triangle and the less well-known Japan's Dragon Triangle are both located on this latitude. Both, as you may recall from a previous video, are vile vortices known to be potential portals where mysterious disappearances could be explained by people entering a different zone where normal time-space no longer applies. What is less well known is that there are other sites along the 30th parallel north known for mysterious disappearances. One such place is Heizhugou, also referred to as China's Bermuda or the Valley of Death, located in the middle section of Xiaoyang Mountain in Yibian Autonomous County, Leshan City, Sichuan Province, China. In 1950, half a company of Kuomintang soldiers attempted to cross Heizhugou but never returned. In the 1970s, a large forestry exploration team entered the area, and technicians Luo Xiangyong and Li Fujie also vanished. In July 1997, a team from the Sichuan Forestry Department ventured into Heizhugou for an investigation. 2 members, equipped with surveying tools and food, set off early in the morning but did not return by nightfall. A search party of over 100 people found no trace of them except for 2 sheets of paper that had wrapped their steamed buns. 9 years later, another team entered Heizhugou, led by Vice Captain Ren Huai, and took extensive precautions, including hiring 2 E-hunters as guides and bringing weapons and communication equipment. They released 2 hounds into the canyon, both of which disappeared without a trace. To uncover the cause of these disappearances, geomagnetic expert Li Kaiming and panda breeding research expert Zhou Xiaoping, accompanied by guides and armed police, investigated the area. Locals reported that even homing pigeons lose their way in Heizhugou. To test this, the team released 4 homing pigeons, which failed to return, adding to the mystery. Professor Li Kaiming discovered a zone with significant geomagnetic differences in Heizhugou, said to be 10 times stronger than usual, which might explain the disappearances. The area's volcanic rocks contain high levels of iron, manganese, magnesium, and silicon, creating a magnetic field that disrupts compasses and clocks. Others suggest that the heavy fog frequently blanketing the area in Heizhugou makes it easy for people to become disoriented and trapped. Another notable area is Poyang Lake, often referred to as the Devil's Triangle of China. Near Laoi Temple, a site devoted to the worship of the King of Dragons, lies an especially mysterious region. Locals have reported numerous unusual phenomena in this area, including sightings of lake monsters, sudden daytime darkness, and strange, glowing lights. Furthermore, numerous ships have vanished under mysterious circumstances in this region, with the causes of these incidents and the fate of the ships and their crews remaining unknown. One of the most well-known incidents occurred on April 16, 1945, when the Japanese transport ship, Kobe Maru, mysteriously disappeared in these waters. Could these disappearances be explained by UFOs, or UAPs as they are now called? In a report compiled by All Domain Anomaly Resolution Office, ARO, it's clear that the entire length of the 30th parallel north is a UFO hotspot. Here are other sites located along the 30th parallel north: Great Pyramid of Giza in Egypt, Sangsindui in Sichuan, China, Mount Longhu in Jiangxi, China, Huashan Mountain and Caves in Anhui, China, Tianmen Mountain and Cave in Hunan, China, the Yarlung Grand Canyon in Tibet, China, Shenangjia in Hubei, China, and Jerusalem in Israel. Some of these sites will be the focus of future full-length videos, but here is a quick summary of some of the less famous ones in the list. Mount Longhu is located in Yingtan, Jiangxi, China. It is famous for being one of the birthplaces of Taoism, also known as one of the 4 sacred mountains of Taoism. Another intriguing aspect of this mountain is how the Buyue people have historically placed the deceased in hanging coffins on the mountain's cliff faces. Located in the eastern suburbs of Tungsi District in Huangshan City, Anhui Province, you can find one of the 5 great mountains of China, Mount Huashan, and the enigmatic Huashan Caves. Discovered by chance in 2000 by a local farmer, the man-made caves are believed to date back 1,700 years. However, given the absence of historical records or markings within the caves, their origins may extend even further into antiquity. No one knows who built them, and for what purpose. With a total of 36 grottos, only 3, numbers 2, 25, and 35, are equipped, illuminated, and open to curious tourists. In Zhangjiajie, Hunan, Tianmen Mountain holds a revered status as the primary sacred mountain in western Hunan province. According to local legend, the mountain is shrouded in 6 mysterious phenomena. Firstly, there's the enigmatic Tianmen Cave, soaring 1,500 meters high, resembling a celestial gateway. Secondly, an explorer once captured a photo of the revered ancient master Gigu on a cave wall, yet subsequent attempts to replicate the image failed. Thirdly, water sometimes surges from the left cliff of Tianmen Cave during severe droughts, and locals believe that this signals societal upheavals and natural disasters in the form of floods or droughts. Fourthly, legend has it that Ye Fu, a senior general, buried treasures on Tianmen Mountain after his defeat in Beijing, though their location remains a tantalizing mystery. Fifthly, Tianmen Cave was once visible from Zhangjiajie City's South Pier but is now only seen from Diankyo Park 4 kilometers away, suggesting a gradual shift in the cave's position, a mystery yet to be unraveled by geologists. Lastly, there are ancient records of sightings of unicorns, resembling tiger-shaped creatures with red fur and a single horn in the primordial forests of Tianmen. The Yarlung Grand Canyon, located in the Tibet Autonomous Region of China, is renowned as the world's deepest and longest canyon, spanning an impressive 575 kilometers and descending a staggering 8,848 meters from its highest to lowest point. In a previous video, I mentioned that the legendary Shambhala was once situated in this region. Over the years, there have been reports of various peculiar phenomena, such as luminous lights and eerie sounds, which some believe may be linked to the potent energy emanating from the canyon. Additionally, the canyon is said to be home to a variety of mysterious creatures, including the legendary Yeren, often referred to as China's Bigfoot. Another location along the 30th parallel north where the Yeren is said to inhabit is Shenangjia in Hubei, China. It's time to explore why so many mysterious events occur along the 30th parallel north. To begin, let's examine why this latitude supports life and early civilizations. Warm air rises from the equator and cools at the 30th parallel north, resulting in precipitation. Wind patterns, particularly the Hadley and Ferrel cells, which extend over 30 degrees each, aid this process. Ocean currents, like the North Atlantic Gyre, also flow in parallel cells between 20 and 30 degrees. These wind, water current, and rain patterns contribute to intense lightning storms, including hurricanes, and rainfall, especially at the 30th parallel north. As a result, this latitude serves as a transition zone between subtropical and temperate regions, fostering biodiversity. Abundant rainfall sustains lush vegetation, while moderate temperatures support human activities and settlements. This favorable environment likely played a crucial role in nurturing early civilizations, as abundant natural resources facilitated the development of societies and cultures. Looking at Earth from above, we observe wind and ocean currents forming vortexes. Their primary function is to generate lightning and rain, crucial for sustaining life chemically. However, perhaps more critically, they serve as electrical vortexes to sustain life electromagnetically, given that humans are electromagnetic beings. Tesla discovered that the ionosphere, where lightning originates, contains an electrical charge that forms a standing wave with the Earth, known as the Schumann resonance. This resonance, vibrating at 7.8 Hz, aligns with human alpha brainwaves. Roughly 100 lightning strikes per second maintain this resonance, to which the human brain is finely attuned. As discussed in a previous video, human biology is greatly influenced by the cycles of the sun. At the onset of the 11-year sunspot cycle, the first sunspot appears on this 30-degree latitude. The 30th parallel north is therefore an area of heightened electromagnetic properties, associated with magnetic field anomalies and unusual spacetime distortions that could explain mysterious disappearances. Furthermore, the electromagnetic effect on the brain may result in more sightings of paranormal and supernatural phenomena, including ghosts, cryptids, and UFOs. Considering the 30-degree north latitude as a whole, we observe an unusual convergence of continental land masses, rivers, seas, and tectonic structures in a unique configuration supportive of life. The Earth's geology and geography exhibit a geometry unexplained by current science, hinting at the possibility of intentional terraforming by an advanced extraterrestrial race. The Great Pyramid of Giza could possibly serve as a geodetic marker created by ancient humans or the extraterrestrial race to highlight this phenomenon.